Hey there, my friends. It's Justin Berengia here, and I'm about to share with you the connecting links between the physical and the spiritual worlds, which just so happens to be the greatest cover-up in human history, hands down.
The pineal gland is regarded as one of the most important parts of the nervous system, but it's shrouded in mystery. But as more and more people investigate it, they're realizing it's essentially a spiritual antenna, commonly referred to by many mystical and spiritual traditions as the third eye. The third eye has been seen as a way to reach higher levels of consciousness while still being present in a physical body. This concept of the pineal gland being the seat of the soul, or the spiritual gateway to all realms and all dimensions, is important to realizing its full functionality. The pineal gland is about the size of a pea, and it's in the center of the brain in a tiny cave behind and above the pituitary gland, which lies a little behind the root of the nose. It's located directly behind the eyes, attached to the third ventricle. This gland is activated by light, and it controls the various biorhythms of the body. It works in harmony with the hypothalamus gland, which directs the body's thirst, hunger, sexual desire, and the biological clock that determines our aging process.
Why the symbol of the eye? The eye is the observer of reality, or should I say, the illusion of reality.
In the physical body, your eyes look outward. Though it views objects upside down, it next sends the message of what it observes to the brain, which interprets the image and makes it appear right side up to us. The human body has another physical eye, whose functions have long been recognized by humanity, and it's called the third eye, which in reality, it's the pineal gland. It's the spiritual third eye, our inner vision, and it's considered the seat of the soul. The pineal gland, it's shaped just like a pine cone. The 17th century French philosopher René Descartes coined this organ called the pineal gland as the seat of the soul, as he believed it provided people with a medium form which the soul can be expressed through our physicality. The true function of this mysterious gland has long been contemplated by philosophers and spiritual teachers alike. The ancient Greeks, including the famous philosopher Plato, he believed that the pineal gland was our connection to the realms of thought, and commonly refers to the pineal gland as the eye of wisdom. When the pineal gland awakens, one feels a frequency or vibration at the base of the brain. This pressure will often be experienced when connecting to higher frequencies. The third eye can see beyond the physical. When activated, the pineal gland becomes the line of communication with the higher planes. The crown chakra reaches down until its vortex touches the pineal gland. Prana, as it's referred to in India, or Chi, as it's referred to in China, means vital energy, which is received through this energy center in the head. With practice, the vibration level of the astral body is raised, allowing it to separate from the physical. To access the spiritual gateway, you can start the practice of both detoxifying your pineal gland and activating your pineal gland through methods such as diet, and also ancient practices such as meditation, yoga, qigong, tai chi, and any other spiritual practices which raises one level of vibration and awareness.
The symbol of the all-seeing eye has always been a part of Earth's creation of mythologies and mysteries.
In ancient Egypt, it was symbolized by the Eye of Horus. Notice how strikingly similar the image of the Eye of Horus is to the pineal gland. Pretty interesting. This symbol was passed down through the ancient mystery teachings and can be found throughout various different ancient civilizations, spiritual traditions, and cultures across the world, including Indian culture such as Buddhism, Hinduism, and yoga. Notice all the Buddhas are always depicted with the top of their heads the same shape as pine cones, which symbolizes the pineal gland and the awakening of the third eye. Buddhas also have the obvious third eye dot on their forehead. In South Asia, even to this day, men and women often wear a bindi at the pineal gland spot on their forehead, which represents this third eye chakra. Here's two Jesus quotes about the third eye. And the first one comes from Matthew 4:16. The people which sat in darkness saw great light.
And now for my favorite Jesus quote of all time, Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Now Jesus, who clearly speaks to us in metaphors and parables, is clearly teaching us how to awaken the third eye.
Ancient Sumerians, such as the Anunnaki, one of the most advanced ancient civilizations to ever exist thousands of years before Christ. This sacred pine cone, which represents the pineal gland or the third eye, is symbolized throughout their artwork and historical remains. Jamaicans and Rastafarians recognize the third eye. They believe the pineal gland unlocks key elements of the mind, which can be unlocked through meditation, as well as natural herb, which helps the pineal gland produce DMT, which is dimethyltryptamine. The forefathers of the United States of America, as well as Freemasons who control our money supply, added the all-seeing eye to the back of the dollar bill because they're well aware of the pineal gland. Take a look at this image on the back of a dollar bill. Notice the pyramid with the all-seeing eye. Rome, Italy, the Vatican. Notice the Pope carries on the tradition that was also kept in Egypt. The symbology throughout the Vatican is blatantly obvious of the pineal gland worship going on. The pine cone staff is a symbol of the solar god Osiris. The Vatican and the Masons know very well what Jesus meant. The pineal gland, which resembles the shape of a pine cone, is the actual location in the brain of the third eye. It was revered as such all throughout the ancient world. Now let's take a look at this famous painting called The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. Do you want to know the real Da Vinci Code? Check this out. If you invert this image, you're going to see a lot of hidden symbology. The most obvious is that Jesus has a third eye. He is depicted in this art with the third eye, and this is hidden knowledge that Leonardo da Vinci was passing down to us.
Why is this big secret covered up still, even to this day? Is there a conspiracy? And if so, how are they killing your pineal gland?
Well, the biggest offender is fluoride. It's in toothpaste and tap water. It's another heavy-duty poison. Avoid it at all costs because it calcifies the pineal tissue and basically shuts the gland down. Avoid drinking fluorinated tap water as well as bottled water you buy from the store. Only drink pure spring water that you know comes from a natural spring or water purified through reverse osmosis. In the late 1990s, a scientist by the name of Jennifer Luke carried out the first study on the effects of sodium fluoride on the pineal gland. She determined that the pineal gland located in the middle of the brain was a target for fluoride. Regarding alternative all-natural toothpaste without fluoride, you can easily find this online. The pineal gland simply absorbs more fluoride than any other physical matter in the human body, even bones. The pineal gland, it's like a magnet to sodium fluoride. This calcifies the gland and makes it no longer effective in balancing the entire hormonal process through the body. And the sad truth, there's more people drinking fluorinated water today in the United States than the rest of the world combined. Fluorides have been used to modify behavior and moods of human beings for a long time. It's a little-known fact that fluoride compounds were added to the drinking water of prisoners to keep them docile and inhibit questioning of authority. Both in Nazi prison camps as well as in World War II, American soldiers who entered Germany at the end of World War II made liberating of POW camps a priority. At camp after camp, they found stockpiles of fluoride stored near the water supply. When they asked what the fluoride was used for, they were told that the Germans used the substance as an additive to the prisoners' water to make them docile.
This is the first known incidence of intentionally fluorinating drinking water.
Fluorides are medically categorized as protoplasmic poisons, which is why they are used to kill rodents.
Other ways they are attacking your pineal gland besides fluoride in your water and in your toothpaste.
Well, mercury. This is really bad for the pineal gland. In fact, it's poison. Do not let this get into your body. Mercury tooth fillings are pineal toxins. Have them removed. Medical vaccinations are also notorious for containing high doses of mercury, so avoid them as well at all costs. Mercury can be removed from the body by the daily use of chlorella, wheatgrass, and spirulina. Also, cilantro herb taken daily can help remove mercury from brain tissue. Organic foods. Some pesticides are pineal toxins. Organic, healthy food with a high ratio of raw is supportive in pineal detox. Alcohol plus smoking cigarettes, aka cancer sticks. Naturally, these need to go along with the emotional attachments to using them.
If something is toxic, do not put it in your body.
If you don't recognize or can't pronounce any food ingredient or additive, then most likely it's toxic. Toxins are notorious in soda, candies, and include artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, refined sugar, deodorants, cleaning chemicals, dental mouthwashes, and air fresheners. Raw cocoa is a pineal gland stimulant detoxifier in high doses because of its high antioxidant content. This is the chocolate that has no taste. It's called raw cocoa, and you can find it in the stores. One supplement that I've been personally taking for about 3 years now, which greatly helps decalcify the pineal gland, is fermented skate liver oil, which anybody can also find by searching online. Being disciplined with your diet mixed with consistent meditation for about a year or so will certainly bring about pineal cleansing and awakening. Cleaning up the pineal gland and activating your third eye is essential for those wishing to develop their psychic ability and multidimensional perception. By awakening your pineal gland, it brings the ability to consciously astral travel, explore other dimensions, and foresee the future. When fully operational, this allows the individual to be in a constant visionary state most of the time, tapping into these extra special senses. Many believe the abilities that the pineal gland offers come from its ability to naturally produce its own DMT, dimethyltryptamine. When fully operational, this allows the individual to be in a constant visionary state most of the time, tapping into these extra special senses. DMT is present in the South American shamanic brew called ayahuasca. These shamans have used this brew for many generations as a way to tap into the spirit world. It is a plant medicine that grows in the Amazon jungle, which brings profound, multidimensional, and heart-healing effects. With enough practice and development, your pineal gland will produce this special substance naturally. For those that take this herbal medicine, they go into a period of profound experience where issues and troubles come into awareness, allowing them to be healed with the insights that come from the DMT consciousness. DMT is a totally natural substance that the human body will manufacture and distribute when it's in a healed state, such as sleeping. It is a belief between many that human beings were intended to be visionary beings, able to tap into the information in other dimensions, allowing it to guide them through this cosmic journey we call life. It allows us to transcend the ego and realize that we are all one consciousness, giving us the opportunity to rapidly heal our sufferings, conflicts, and cleanse our karma.
Why don't the school system or our own government news and media teach us about the pineal gland and awakening your third eye? Because the forces of evil, which control our government and control our food and water supply and control our news and media and control our school system, are blatantly doing everything in their power to suppress the truth from you. I believe there's no greater gift you can give than to help others awaken, which is why I'm on a mission to share the truth regardless of the consequences, because it's the right thing to do. I'm on a mission to speak life into humanity. I'm on a mission to help you decalcify your pineal gland. I'm on a mission to help you awaken your third eye, tapping into extrasensory superpowers you never knew existed. Hence why I'm sharing this with you right now, because I realize in the end, we are all one consciousness, and I believe my people deserve to know the truth. Buddha said it best: 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. My question is, What are you going to do about it? Knowledge is power, and applied knowledge is freedom. Help spread this conscious awareness with the world by sharing this video so that we can help unlock the truth behind the pineal gland and awakening your third eye. Our light brothers and sisters of this planet deserve to know. I appreciate you for letting your love and light shine through by sharing this video. For more information about awakening others and becoming the change you want to see in this world, click the link below. I appreciate you. Namaste.
Mahatma Gandhi said, become the change that you want to see in the world. So here's how we defeat the forces of evil. We start with ourselves and we become better selves, and that's how we change the world, one person at a time. And the best news is look around, because we're the movement to change the world.